And we are connecting, and oh my god, it is it's real early because I'm tired and I forgot to set up my live chat over here. Oh boy, give me a second, guys. Sorry about that, everybody. But hello, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream, another editing stream. Today I wanted to get by I finally wanted to fix some of my Clenema thumbnails. If you guys want to sit here, just chat about Fortnite, chat whatever you want to chat about. I'm here. Sorry, I forgot to set up my live chat stuff. I don't know what I should make the poll today. Oh my god, everybody's here right away. What's going on, people? What's going on? Kristen, do you have notifications on? I'm coming over at just past noon. I kind of want to get Simply Thai. You want? The last realities everybody's been talking about, 7 coming back. Oh my god. Yeah, my daughter is, we have a gate at the top of the stairs. I don't know if you guys heard that. My daughter is very into throwing things down the stairs right now, and she just threw something. What did she throw? Oh. For dinner, Ian's taking me to a bookstore. We're not getting Simply Thai for dinner. Uncle Bill's bringing pizza. I'm going over to Kristen's house after this, guys. Oh, but good to see you guys. Good to see you. Let's get started with the editing stream today. I finally wanted to get around to fixing some of these Clenema thumbnails because I started making videos on the movie channel before I had any sort of YouTube intelligence. So we got to fix some of these monstrosities. Sound good, everybody? Oh my god, my Pluribus video is doing good. Nice. View duration kind of sucks, though. But yeah, I do want Simply Thai. Chainsaw Man, doing okay. Anyways, let's start from the very beginning. Oh, Cyan just messaged me. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see my desktop. Sorry, I'm tired. Got to circle all the way. All the way. It's crazy Cypher split up with Danielle. She helped Cypher so much and through his journey and was there since the start. I mean, to be honest with you, like I said in the video, man, we don't really know their relationship. They could have been very unhappy because realistically, what's he going to say? No, she wasn't to help. Did you see Cypher's new response? No, what did he say? Now I'm kind of curious. What was it on Twitter? Let's see. I accidentally looked up Cypher PK Hype Man, whoever that is. He said no one cheated. Oh, no one cheated? Oh, well, good. That's good to hear. Oh, Instagram? Nah, I'm not going all the way to Instagram. Yeah, look at these. Look at these horrible, horrible, horrible thumbnails. Awful, dude. Absolutely awful. You know what? This is a 4-minute review. I'm taking it off. We'll redo those. Do you think wood or rocks taste better? I think it would be wood, to be honest with you. What do you think? All right, so let's start out with this video from the mole. Yeah, look at that. How long ago was this, man? When was it? October 26th, 20... Oh, great. Am I here? Am I here? Okay. We're reconnecting. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. It's shocking to me that a thumbnail like this got almost 3,000 views. That's crazy. October 26, 2022. Look how much we've grown on YouTube. Now I can look at this and be like, dude, what a disgusting thumbnail. What is this? Hey, Buzz. Clen, I'm not sure if you heard about the recent news of the potential return of the 7. If you have, what are your thoughts on it? I think it's cool. I just hope they, I hope that they don't just satisfy us for bringing it back and just being like, hey, look, it's back, you know? All right, so the Mole 2022. Let's get a picture for that. Hey, was there ever another season to that? 2022. This might be, like, the actual poster might fit. Ooh, maybe. I could just do kind of that. Not bad. I think I'll make it work. I'm not too worried about them, to be honest, guys. I just want to, I want it to not be disgusting. So I'll throw myself there. We'll extend the red bar a little bit. We'll sharpen that bad boy. We'll add a little bit of contrast. There we go. We'll sharpen this too. There we go. But to be honest with you, for some reason that one was performing. Fortnite needs a UFC collab. I want to see UFC skin so badly. I know. Oh, Chapter 5 Defender. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, Chapter 5 Defender. W. We love to see that. WW. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. You're the GOAT. Agreed, Summoner. W Chapter 5 Defender. We love to see it. We love to see it. We're just going to do that. Complete review. Oh, what was it? Was it Season 1? Oh, okay, so. I was trying to get in all... Dude, did I not upload a description? Do you guys still have a plot for a game show? Regardless, we got to get all the keywords. Every episode. Oops. My God. Sorry, guys. I'm tired. I just woke up. Oh, Loot Station's over here, too. What's going on, Loot Station? Will you be making a video on the 7 returning? Maybe. Maybe. I just have a storyline going over, a storyline post on X right now that I haven't... I never look at the replies to them because I want to get an authentic reaction. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. Sorry. I'm talking about, like, different alternate realities to the OG storyline. Every episode and giving it a deep dive review. There we go. Now, what ridiculous tags did I use? Oh, not bad. Not bad. Well, we'll leave it as is. We're just going to... Hey, Loot Station, you still here by chance? I'd still like to do a thumbnail stream with you. Have you played a new Pokemon game? I'm sorry, I'm not really a Pokemon guy. So no, I have not. I heard good things, though. I'm confident the 7 return isn't just for fan service, because if that was the case, no one would be excited for it. I just hope they can explain how they return. You know, knowing Fortnite, they could just bring them back like, hey, we're back. What's up, Stealth? What's going on? Yeah, we can just leave that as is. There we go. I'm going to look completely different in the video if someone ever clicks on it. See, I don't like... I don't like the 4-minute reviews. I'm going to take those off. Because when I started this channel, I just did like regular... Oh, hang on. My wife just sent me a snap of my baby. Is she standing on that? The thing that you sent me. Oh. What are you doing? That's funny. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Like, I literally just woke up and hopped in the shower. But what I was saying, I want to redo these. Like, the Way of Water, maybe I could leave. Clone Wars, 9 minutes. I don't know. I feel like I could redo these. 13 minutes of the Clone Wars. This Wednesday one was pathetic. Yeah, I guess we could do that. 13 minutes, 13 minutes. Back when I was starting going hard on YouTube and I was thinking that little Fortnite tag worked for everything. Yeah, we'll redo the Black Panther one because eventually we're going to rewatch that. Or eventually I'll rewatch that. But we can do Season 3. When did I start Season 5? Oh, yeah, I didn't review every season, eh? You know what? I'll redo that sometime. Hi, Clen. Just want to say you make great content. I love listening to your content in the background. God bless you and your family. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I want to be your background guy. So that's a bigger compliment than you think it is. Thank you very much. And guys, I should have said sorry if you hear my baby today. She also just woke up. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on the 7 returning. I appreciate that, gamer. I'm happy that you guys watch the content. I'm glad. It makes me very happy to hear. Let's do. You know what? I might as well just change the thumbnail. What? Because realistically, when am I ever gonna rewatch this? Maybe one day. Yeah, we'll just do it. What am I waiting for? Star Wars. Dude, the Clone Wars is still my favorite thing to ever come out of Star Wars, but I hear Andor is really good. Yeah, the thing is, you're not going to get the best pictures with Star Wars, eh? The Clone Wars. And again, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not too worried about these thumbnails. I just don't want them to look horrible. Because you guys saw what they looked like, dude. I don't know what the hell I was thinking back in the day. Oops. Ahsoka's a bat. Sir, Ahsoka's underage. I love the Clone Wars. I'm so glad they brought back Maul. Dude, I know. That was amazing. I've always wanted to go back and watch... it might be Rebels. I don't know. I've never watched it. I see on TikTok every once in a while a clip of like a little bit of an older version of Ahsoka fighting against Anakin. And he's like, Anakin is gone. But I hear the whole show's like kind of kiddie. So I never got around to watching it. We can't be posting videos of the 7 returning because what if they don't actually come back and Clen says they're 100% returning? I wouldn't say they're 100% returning. It's okay, everyone. I'm here now. Good, Sizzo. Well, welcome. Passion's here too. Clone Wars will forever be peak Star Wars content. I think so too. It's my favorite thing. Used to be my biggest crush when I watched it. That's funny. I don't think... Yeah, maybe. No, I was never too big into Ahsoka when I was a kid. What's up, Joshua? Rebels is the kids' version of Clone Wars. It's only near the end where it gets serious, but it does have some great moments in it. Is it Rebels that I'm thinking of where she's a little bit older and she fights Darth Vader? Loot Station, you got to be specific when calling Ahsoka a baddie, because if you're into Ahsoka from Clone Wars Season 1 to 6, you're going to have a knock on your door. I know. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I heard. That's why I never got around to watching it. But like that scene kind of goes hard, like all the edits. Yeah, look at this disgusting thing. What's wrong with me? We're changing that. There we go. Boom, and then we're just gonna change it to. See, the problem is I was trying to get like every single keyword possible, but it hasn't really mattered all that much. All right. And then Avatar, the Way of Water. I guess we could do that. Ooh, this is a pretty good picture for it. Nice. Hang on. Oh, what's wrong with me? Photoshop. That's what I want. I'll put it over there. Yeah. Again, I'm not... Loot Station, in case you're, by the way, you're disappointed in my work over here. I'm just trying not to make it look awful because there's so many thumbnails to correct. Except I should probably be happy for this one, eh? Because I liked this one. Cancel. Let's get rid of that there. We're happy. We're happy in this thumbnail. What are your thoughts on the Simpsons season so far? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Like, the thing is, I always expected to enjoy a Fortnite season because I enjoy the gameplay. But I wasn't a Simpsons guy at all. I wish I understood the Easter eggs, but I like the season. It plays nice. Do you like shawarma? I've never had shawarma, actually. Did you hear that Maul's getting his own show next year? I did not. Really? That's really cool if that's the case. You excited for the Chapter 7 live event? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wish they had Grievous in the series. He'd be much more of a menace to society like he was in the 2003 Clone Wars, but they needed to nerf him for being too OP. I know. He used to be so cool. He's one of my favorite characters, dude. Anakin's my favorite, though. Dude, you know what would be fun is doing a Star Wars character ranking, but the problem is I don't know any, like, I don't know. There's a lot of Star Wars characters that I'm not familiar with. That's the problem. Because I've been pretty selective on Star Wars content that I watch. I've never been a huge Star Wars guy. I like the Simpsons season, but I'm not really into the IP, but the gameplay's fun. That's exactly how I feel about it. It says, oh, I'm sad we didn't record a goodbye to every POI video. Yeah, I think it wasn't until, where was it? House of the Dragon, where I started, like, taken a little bit of a deeper dive into shows instead of giving a blank, instead of giving like a blank review of things. I've been really enjoying making this content, by the way. I love a good story, man. I love a good story a lot. I've been watching The Last Kingdom. Everyone's saying it's really good, and it's very good so far. Still doesn't hold up to Vikings, though. All right, and season 5. Yeah, I remember I didn't review every season. Will this fit? Let's see. Ooh, I don't know how that's going to look. Let's see. Good enough. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, why do I keep hitting that? I'm disappointed with Disney a bit for season 6 of Clone Wars. There were so many episodes I could have done, but the ones weren't the best, and then the finale was peak. Dude, the beginning of that season was awful. But it made up for it at the end. I made a prediction about both mini-seasons for Chapter 7. If you want to hear them, hit me. My only issue with this season is the map oddly feels so empty when I run into very little people, even though the map is smaller. Just proves how bad the bot problem has gotten. I'm not going to lie. I think I've had a little bit less of a bot issue because I'm running into a bunch of people, but the bot problem is ridiculous. It's just been better than Chapter 6 seasons so far, I think. Maul teaming up with Death Watch and the crime syndicates taking control of the Mandalore was one of, if not the best arc in the series, 100%. Maul teaming up with Death Watch. I'm so sorry. Remind me who Death Watch is. Hang on. I'll know when I see it. It's been a few years since I watched it. Why am I forgetting Maul teaming up with him? Death Watch. I'm an idiot. I don't remember this. I'm pretty sure if I watched it, I'd remember it instantly. Sorry to ruin what you just wrote, Passion. Did I save this? Oh, I did, but that's okay. Do you think Star Wars is a brand nobody cares for from a casual point versus something like Marvel? Star Wars is way bigger than Marvel, like for people that care about it. My prediction is the first miniseason of Chapter 7 will be an anime miniseason. Give us all the leaked anime collabs that are supposed to come together in Chapter 6, but never happened according to Shinna. You know, I don't hate that idea at all. I think an anime season would be really, really hype. And they tested the waters with an entirely cel-shaded map. That'd be crazy. Finally, give us some more Attack on Titan characters. Controversial thought, but I don't like Bo Atten. She's such a hypocrite. She committed terrorism only to turn traitor because Maul took over and decided to be a good guy as if nothing happened. When did Maul decide to become a good guy? Was that in the Clone Wars? And I think the second miniseason will be another Marvel season, more tied for the X-Men to coincide with the next Avengers Doomsday film. Probably. That I could definitely see. And it'd be long enough where they can get back into it. What time is it for you? 8:41. Even though I'm a Star Wars fan, it's true that Star Wars is almost completely culturally insignificant right now, at least to the average consumer. I disagree. It would still do well. It's just not as big as like it used to be. People don't care about it nearly as much. I absolutely cannot wait for the huge Stranger Things collab coming here soon for the final season. You know, I'm not crazy about Stranger Things. Everyone's going crazy about it, which will be hype to see, like for everybody else. Did I do the proper tags? Yeah, good enough. So we'll just do a complete review of season 5. There we go. But yeah, I've never been a big Stranger Things guy. I know Loot Station, if you're still here, Loot Station loves it. Yeah, this one isn't well done. I'm gonna get rid of that one. And then season 6. Star Wars season sucked. The Simpsons season is great. I really enjoyed the Star Wars season. I just love the mythics and stuff. The Force powers. Where is Ahsoka? I know what kind of picture I'm looking for season 6. Yeah, just when you're looking for an Order 66, everything comes up except the Clone Wars. Apparently, the first miniseason for Chapter 7 was originally going to be a Marvel season of the symbiotes, but I think they're going to push it back for the second miniseason for the new movie. Does it release around Christmas? Dude, should I watch Elio? It looks boring as heck. I've already seen most of everything else on Disney+. Yes, I enjoyed Elio. My wife and I just watched that. Actually, we did have a review over for it on the Clenema Channel over here. But I enjoyed it. Yeah, watch it. Star Wars season was okay. It got better with AI Vader, and then the nerfed it was just mid after that. I know. I wish I could have played with the unnerfed Vader. There we go. This is a good picture. Good enough. Bum 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 ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da 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 da. Do 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 do. Are you excited for the Mortal Kombat 2 movie? I haven't watched the first one. The Star Wars season was so much fun in my opinion. The only complaint I had is that they should have went all out with the map like they did with The Simpsons. I agree with that. I agree. That could you imagine an entire Star Wars map? That'd be wild. Although the Jawa shotgun was peak, oh, I loved that shotgun. So, Doomsday's gonna be late 2026. All right. Yeah, I could see them lining it up with the movie, especially with how tight they are. Do you think we'll get a Power Collab, the TV show? Power Collab? I'm not familiar. I do not know what you're talking about. Season 6. Say hello for you today. Do 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 do. Sorry, I meant to say Bo-Katan. She was working with the Death Watch for years, basically committing terrorism. She only turned good once Maul was a bit hypocritical of her to do, or which was a bit hypocritical for her to do. Once, do you mean like when Maul turned good? Because that's where I'm a little confused, Defender. I'm so sorry. But it might just me being an idiot. Hot take, Fortnite will never be as good as it once was if you don't allow it to be. Ooh, that is certainly a hot take. I like that. I like that a lot. Actually, hang on. I needed to download the Breaking Bad Season 1. Does, it's compressed if I download it from YouTube because I need to find this so I can do a complete review of Breaking Bad. I didn't like the Star Wars season. I don't know why though. Maybe because I've never watched it. That's fair. That's fair. Basically, Maul took over Death Watch after challenging their leader. Then she turned traitor because he beat their leader in combat. And then after, she became a good guy. Dude, why don't I remember any of that? I'm so sorry. I'm releasing the first 2 minutes of the finale next week, but the full episode won't be released until December instead of November. Lots of work going into it. Dude, I could imagine. But that's hype. That's good to see. And then on to Chapter 7, eh? Yeah, you got to get on that, too, if you're recording anything on the island. That's crazy. That's awesome, though. Alright, and then we have... Oh, no. That's what it... I used the wrong ending. Season 7 was the ending. I thought Season 6 was. Oh, great. No wonder I couldn't find what I was looking for. I'm a big idiot. I am a big idiot. There we go. So we gotta fix this. Gotta change this thumbnail to that one. There we go. But yeah, I'm still a little disappointed with these because I never got into I don't get like as in depth as I used to. Or I mean, and as I do now, I used to not go that much in depth. So I'd like to redo them all. There we go. Clone Wars, done. You know, after watching the Clone Wars, it's funny how overpowered Count Dooku was in the Clone Wars for only episode 3 to come along and nerf the hell out of him. I literally, Alright. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. What is this? What is this? I'm disgusted with myself. There we go. We'll kind of do that, and then I don't care what the color of the text is. I'll just do he won't. Any Attack on Titan fans in chat? One of the greatest shows of all time, if not... I'm sorry, the objectively greatest show of all time. Oh, I wish we could get a full movie of Revenge of the Sith, but in the Clone Wars style animation, along with the scenes from the end of Clone Wars season 7. I mean, I'm happy with what it was, but I think that'd be cool too. I'm not for sure if Fortnite will put characters who sell drugs in their game. Do you think? Do you think they will? If so, I want to see Power collab badly. They can do Breaking Bad. I want to see a Breaking Bad collab for sure, but I think they will. Dude, I just saw HypeX. Hang on, was it HypeX? I don't want. Yeah, dude, they're adding the pussy wagon from Kill Bill into Fortnite, and it literally says, well, it doesn't say the word, but it has cat, so it's literally the car. Like, it's the pussy wagon car. So yeah, they're gonna add a drug dealer for sure. That's crazy. My dad's a huge Kill Bill fan. I wanted to show him. I was like, that's funny. Yeah, in Kill Bill, there's a car and it says pussy wagon on it. And they're putting that in Fortnite. Like, I'm not kidding. HypeX posted it. I'm completely serious right now. Go look at HypeX's page. Unless it's already in Fortnite. If not, it's coming. If that's a car, I might buy it, man. They might get me. I haven't seen Kill Bill in years. I liked those movies. Or I think I watched the first one. I like the first one a lot, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm a bit curious about the idea of the 7 coming back. I think it's good for the story, and will definitely reinvigorate the storyline community a lot. However, I'm worried they'll bring them back and not do anything with them to expand their story. Yeah. That's what I'm worried about, dude. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, I know, Zoner. Dude, you know what you can do? Just like driving it around, like, or just like giving your car to someone and being like, haha, you know? Honestly, if they could put the Art the Clown from the Terrifier, they can do anything they want at this point. They're gonna get more and more into adult themes, I think, which is cool. Put the wagon in the battle pass as a car and everyone will use it. Oh my god, yeah. Clen, what are your thoughts on My Hero Academia? I've never seen it. Everybody talks about how great it is. You know, the thing is, hang on. I'm a little, like, when I look at this, though, my problem is, when I look at this, I don't know, something about it's making me go, nah, I'm not that interested. But I hear, like, it's the best thing ever. John Jones Fortnite skin is emotes and eye poke. Yeah. Yeah. Or steroids. You can run faster. Dude, I hate the way they portrayed the dark presence in the minivan. It completely ruined it for me. The one-time Fortnite should have taken itself more seriously. If they ended off well, then that's fine. Look at this thing. Ridiculous. I need to watch House of the Dragon season 2. I hear it's great. And now we have Supergirl there. This is a good picture for it. Yeah, this is a great show, guys, if you haven't seen it. All right, let's get rid of all these pictures down here. Oh my god. That's not what I want to do at all. There we go. This is a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Hey, Gurky, what's going on? It's definitely not the best anime in my opinion. That's Dragon Ball Z. I've never watched that either. I never watched it either. Don't let the title and poster fool you. I know not to judge it. Especially as somebody who's watched a show called Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? It's ridiculous, some of those anime titles. There we go. We're going to do that. I'm going to change that. Oh, no way. Why is this file bigger than 2 megabytes? Why? Let's try again. I've never had that happen. That's weird. I guess I got to download it from Snappa. That's so strange. There we go. Weird, eh? In your opinion, what was the worst anime you've ever watched or heard of? Chain Soldier, for sure. I stopped watching after like 2 episodes. I was on High Dive for a while. Why was it? I was watching something on High Dive. I don't remember what it was. I always like just subscribe to like whatever I'm currently watching. Right now it's Netflix, and I just cancel everything else. Except we always have Paramount and Disney Plus. But I kept seeing ads for this new show coming out called Chain Soldier, and it showed like a demon. It showed like some things that were like kind of cool. So I was like, you know what? I'll watch it. I was looking for a new show to watch, and then it was basically just like fetish adult content, and I stopped watching it. And I was like, dude, what the hell am I watching right now? Like, I get that there's like fan service. Like, I barely got by Fire Force with that, barely. But like, come on, it was that by far the worst one I've ever watched. Dude, I probably watched like 100 videos in the background. Dude, you have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Regarding the Dark Presence, that was just a taste of what to expect besides the big event is until the end of the month. Plus, the Dark Presence will be part of Chapter 7. I hope so. I'll believe it when I see it. What's your favorite show? Attack on Titan. Maybe Vikings. Either that. Here's the thing. I think Attack on Titan is objectively the best show. Like, you can't possibly get better writing than it. You can't. It's impossible. But I think I like Vikings a little bit more since I've watched it. It's been a minute since the Mortal Kombat skins came back to the item shop. I don't even remember them coming back. I'm sure they have, but never watch High School DxD. Then it might be the most anime fan service you'll ever hear. I know of that one, and I'm not a fan service guy. I barely got by Fire Force. Barely. Never trusting leaks again, like Clen said. I'll believe it when I see it in game. Otherwise, I don't care. There you go. That's the way to go about it. There we go. Look at this, man. Crazy. This might be small. Yeah. How did they ruin Ant-Man, by the way? So this is the image for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantum Mania. All right. Because I loved both Ant-Man movies a lot. They just killed it. Have you seen the skin they're adding for Rouge and Marvel Rivals soon? They're releasing her in Gambit next season, and possibly one other character. I haven't seen it. Cyan told me. Actually, what did Cyan message me? I was going to answer him after my stream. Probably something about Marvel Rivals. Oh, we were talking about... I was talking to him yesterday. He just answered no. How I like playing as Black Widow, even though she sucks. And he was talking about snipers. It just made me think if he was probably mentioning it because we were talking about Marvel Rivals. I'm not familiar with Class 09. High School Musical skins, tell me how the Fortnite community would feel about that. People probably like it, to be honest. I hope the Dark Presence survives the event and at the end of the season, since we don't know nearly enough about it, and killing it off in one live event makes it seem like just another demon and villain. Agreed. I hope that it lasts throughout the entirety of Chapter 7. We have like a big villain to take a look at. The latest Ant movie is trash. Agreed. We need a Gwenpool movie. I'd like to see it. Clen is basically a game that traumatizes you, so it's perfect for Fortnite. Well, what if I don't want to be traumatized, sir? I should probably redo the Fire Force ones. I forgot kind of everything that's happening in there. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it. Wow, that's a photo. The routine is gonna be her savage light appearance, basically her in her ripped clothes. Oh god, hang on, let me check. Hang on, what was it? Savage light appearance. No way. Of course, eh? That's funny. Oh my god. I forget what I was looking up. Oh, it's I was dragging this photo. I was making it smaller. There we go. We're rolling with the thumbnails, guys. We're rolling with the thumbnails over here. There we go. Boom. I wanted to ask you something important. I made a post recently about a new 7 team, which would involve Chapter 6 characters becoming a new 7. What are your thoughts on that? Dude, if that's the way they bring back the 7, that'd be crazy. People would not like that. I wouldn't mind it, though. As long as the story is told in a way that's interesting. I don't care. The ending of that ant movie was so bad. How does the big supervillain get defeated by ants? No, my favorite was like... I already forget his name. Like, don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Did you buy any sidekicks yet? I'm tempted to buy the fish, but I'm not going to until they hopefully fix the pricing. Dude, I think they're going to sell like crazy. I don't think they're going to fix the pricing. I don't think they will. But I did not buy any sidekicks yet. I wanted to. I like the pug a lot. But I just know that they're going to be releasing way more down the road that I will like, so I'm holding off. How would you feel if Zac Efron was Johnny Cage in a Mortal Kombat movie? He's not actually, but would you be down for the idea? I guess so. Doesn't Zac Efron look kind of freaky now? I don't know, maybe not. Also, they released concept art for characters they want to add to Rivals at some point, and Carnage is one of them. There's a lot of Spider-Man villains. Dude, Spider-Man's so popular, I'm surprised they haven't already added more. I would hate for the 7 being replaced with characters from Chapter 6. They all suck, in my opinion. We just need to allow their story to be told. You know what's interesting? I type in Breaking Bad, and the first thing that comes up is Skylar. There you go. Walter in his underwear. Now that's one of the greatest shows ever, guys. Breaking Bad. I can't wait to watch Vince Gilligan's new show. For those of you who don't know, he's the creator of Breaking Bad. Just made a new show. Have you ever watched The Flash CW? I have not, unfortunately. The Super Mario Bros. Movie. Where can I watch Breaking Bad on Netflix? I believe that's where you watch it. I believe. Grookey, you gotta watch that show. And it's not just me. Everybody considers that to be one of the best shows ever. Imagine once Hat and Jackets come out, Epic Games starts selling skins and accessories separately. It wouldn't shock me at all. I bought the Cuddle Team Junior Sidekick because it's a mini version of one of my main skins. So yes, I'm part of the problem. But I've noticed that a lot of people are thankfully not buying the same. Dude, they're going to sell no matter what. We're not going to make a difference. I've never been a big Cuddle Team guy. Michael B. Jordan as Green Lantern movie, a.k.a. Jon Stewart. What do you think? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Actually, no, you know what? I don't know about that because I really like the dude who played the Green Lantern in Superman. Like the new Superman movie. So I changed my mind. I'm not for that. Sidekick multiple times. So I'm hoping... hang on. I'm not buying the same sidekick multiple times. So I'm hoping Epic will release that and they just make it a one-time purchase, being a customize it however you please. I hope that's the case. That I could see them changing, but they'd make enough money, dude. People are going to buy sidekicks either way. When's the new Mario movie come out? I know that's been in development for a while, hasn't it? This was shockingly good. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. I'll be streaming for another 20-ish minutes over here. A little bit longer than that. That's another good show, The Good Place. You guys ever watch that? I really enjoyed that show. Oh, that's too small. This one's better. There we go. Very, very underrated. My wife had me watch this show with her. I loved it. Excuse me. Officially delaying my ranked grind for Clen. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. People buy it regardless what Twitter says, but I do think these types of business practices will hurt them in the long run, especially with all the lawsuits they've had with the FTC in the past. You could be right. If I had to put money on it, I'd say they'll be fine. Oh, Grookie, you like The Good Place? Yeah, I like that a lot. When I originally watched the CW Flash, I thought the first 3 seasons were good, but the second watch, I saw so many plot holes. Hey, as long as I was entertained, plot holes can be plot holes. Clen should be Dispatch. I've heard a lot of people say that. Hot take: Smash Bros is an F tier game, and Vikings and AOT are F tier shows. You're just saying that to you're just saying that to say that. I know you are. That's crazy. I know you're rage baiting. Hang on. What was it that I ranked? I'd have to look at it from the top of my head. Actually, I'll bring it up. I'll do a couple more thumbnails and I'll bring it up. Because I want to bring up my rankings for all the shows. Delusional takes over here, dude. You cannot say... I know you're rage baiting. You cannot say Attack on Titan is a bad show because that's incorrect. You know what my favorite way to rage bait people is with Attack on Titan? My favorite, because you know how there's this whole like One Piece is good, AOT is bad type thing going on? All you have to do is say something along the lines of, that's okay, AOT is just a show for smart people. It just like all of the stuff went over your head. It's so funny. Clen needs to rank K-pop Demon Hunter characters. How am I supposed to rank K-pop Demon Hunter characters? There's only like 2 of them with character development. And then there's everybody over here like, I don't even know the name of the horse-faced one. You have the pink-haired girl, and you have Zoe. They're like, oh my god, this one's my favorite. Oh my god, this one's my favorite. How could you like anybody other than the main character? There's nothing to like about them because the movie wasn't about them. Zoe and Baby... Is Saja the other one? Hang on. Oh, the Sasha boys. What am I thinking? Sorry about that. What's the other girl's name? The long-faced one. Rumi, Mira. Oh, Mira, right? Yeah, Mira. How could you like it? How could you? But they have amazing personalities. What do you know about their personalities? Nothing. You're crazy. Oh, my daughter got a whole Christmas book. They don't need much development. They have likable personalities. Zoe's kind and caring queen. Yeah, slay queen. I don't know. I liked the main girl. I think that was the only girl to like, to be honest with you. But hey, I'm not hating. I still can't believe that was a good movie. Do 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 do. Do. Can we just replace K-pop Demon Hunters 2 with Zoe the movie? Then I'd be able to rank some characters. Slay queen, slay girl. Slay. All right. So how else would I do this? That's the thing. That's the thing. The body. Let's see what I can do over here. I don't think I can do anything with this. Because it's just a book cover. I might have to leave that one as is. Because, like, what else can I do? Unless I just paint. Let's see how that looks. Like, does that look better? Maybe. I think it does. We'll just leave it as is. Remember when Ranked had like 100,000 concurrent players? Now it's at like 30K at best because of the player base being split. And it's like there's no incentive to play Ranked. Hey, Clen, you excited to see the OG Butterfly event today? I'm not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. My wife, not my wife, my family and I are going to go take Christmas pictures, and then I'm going to go to my mom's. Too much white? I know, but I don't know, like, what else am I supposed to do? Because that's literally, like, if you look up the book, that's the cover, and that's all you get for pictures. How good is the K-pop Demon Hunters movie? One of my friends really wants me to watch it. Dude, I was the #1 guy for, like, not watching that movie, and I enjoyed it, so check it out. How would the Fortnite community feel if we got a Trump skin? They would have a meltdown, dude. Could you imagine? That would be, dude, that would be the biggest meltdown. I would love to see that because of how people would react to it. Oh. I want to leave book in there, though, for book review. How long are you streaming for today? I'm going to log off soon. I'm going to log off in about 10-15 minutes. Wasn't there a Kamala Harris Fortnite map? Yep. Yep. Political parties fighting season. Yeah, let's do that. They promoted the OG Butterfly event today more than the Simpsons mini event they did last Saturday. Yeah, I wonder why. It has no weapons. Yeah, nobody's allowed to fight each other. Oh, seasons 2 and 3. Ba 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 ba. I can't find a good photo for it. That's good enough. But yeah, again, like I was talking about, I'm still disappointed in my older reviews that I did because I think that I break stuff down way better now after like having the experience on YouTube. So we'll revisit things one day. Fortnite probably got tired of people telling them to promote OG, so they finally did it just to shut them up. Yeah, maybe, honestly. Homer's getting the Zero Shard is the biggest middle finger to power scalers. Use code Clenables or else you are... No, no, use code Clen. C-L-E-N. The Butterfly event was the very first event I've ever attended back in the day. Dude, what's funny is I think that was the only Chapter 1 event. I know, sorry. I missed the OG rocket launch and I missed the Butterfly event. And no, that's the only event I missed. Do you think we'll get a World of Warcraft skins in Fortnite? Eventually. Eventually Fortnite's going to circle their way around everything. There we go. And then season 4 for the good place. This might not show up. Yeah, that's a little small. Let's get rid of those. Oh, this is a good picture. This is a good picture. There we go. We got to get the main character in, though. Sorry, guy that I cut off. We got to get Kristen Bell in there, at least. Oh, crap. Hang on. There we go. That's what we need. I think servers might crash today because of the events in OG. I don't know. You think that many people watch it? I don't know. If Clen gets an early access to some of the UFC skins, are you going to do a video on it? Of course I would. Dude, I would probably... If I was in the skin program, I'd probably make a lot more cosmetics videos. Well, I don't even know. I would definitely make it. A 5-minute video on Overlord, eh? What's wrong with me? Dude, oh, I just got a notification from TikTok. It said Dag when we posted a video. I never get TikTok notifications. That's weird. Ugh. Hey, Volcanic. So I heard people mention that the best-selling tab isn't legit and it's epic lying. Oh, shocker. So those items get people's attention. Do you think it's true and people are aren't actually buying pets? I think people definitely are buying pets. Definitely. But I have always thought that best-selling tab was epic going, hey, let's buy this. And because it's at the top of the shop, there's no way that's legit. There's no way, dude. I mean, it's Saturday. More people definitely be playing the event. Yeah, that's true. What do you need to get in the creator program? It's just Epic's choices. Epic just picks people. So I can keep grinding content out and hopefully I get noticed. Even though Chapter 6 had some issues of its own, I got to give them credit for how much of a step up it was from Chapter 5, and they actually implemented our feedback, for example, with HitScan. Agreed. I think they did a lot of really good things. I've enjoyed Chapter 6. Like I said, I think it was like very, very well done for the most part. It's just the bot problem. The bot problem was ridiculous. This was the worst chapter in Fortnite history when it came to bots. Clendeck noticed that one Delulu stream where it was creators only. Yeah, but I think I probably wasn't nearly the only person Epic visited, to be fair. Okay, but anyways, let's go over to that video now. There we go. I ranked every show that I've seen. What did I end up doing? Can you guys see that okay? Yeah, perfect. That's cut perfectly. What are the chances of that? So I'm going to revisit this at the end of the year. I think that the more that I sit on it, I liked Vikings more than I liked Attack on Titan. I know that's crazy to say, but like I'm not ranking them based on like how good I actually think the shows are. It's just how much I enjoyed them. Like in OG that is replaying Chapter 1 events, but they're adding some modern twists and adding new things in the events. I know. I'm gonna try to stay away from Twitter today so I can make a reaction on it. Are you surprised that people have not asked for the Mortal Kombat skins to return? No, it's not that big. It's Invincible, not an SSSSS. It's criminal. Dude, this is literally like, this is basically perfect. SS. Pokemon is C tier. There's a thing. And I mean, if you want to watch a video, I go through my reasonings for everything. But I was never, where's Pokemon? I was never a big Pokemon guy. And it's also very difficult to rank like kids shows with this because it's more nostalgia than anything. I never liked Pokemon all that much. My brother was really into Pokemon, so I watched it when he was watching Pokemon. So I've never found an attachment to it. So like off the top of my head, we had another season for Chainsaw Man. I might move that to either top of A or S tier. And what else would change? There was something else. Wednesday gets a boost. Wednesday definitely an A tier now after the second season. But Clen animes is for stupid immature kids. Now anime's goated. Imagine people vote for Drum Gun again, the unvaulting. That'd be so funny, dude. That'd be so funny. Yeah, here we go. What show is this? What show is this? Because that's Chain Soldier, like I was talking about earlier. F tier for that. Oh, the Clockwork show. Anime Clockwork. I forget Clockwork. Nope, something else. Clockwork Planet, that's what it is. Awful, 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 awful if you've watched this. Absolutely awful. Clockwork Planet. I thought the premise to it was sick. And then you have this little girl and she had a shower scene. They were like doing fan service stuff. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Other than that, yeah. Demon Slayer had a movie too. I think I'd leave Demon Slayer as is. Maybe Breaking Bad does deserve to be an S tier, SS tier. I'd have to really sit on it. We'll see how the boys ends up doing. I'd have to add Gen V to it. I've watched quite a few things since I made this tier list. You should watch Supernatural. I heard that's good. Pokemon was good, but the games are so much better. Dude, I can never get into the games either. Like I said, I always sit down and I always talk about how much I like Pokken Tournament, but nobody ever plays Pokken Tournament. So I don't know, man. The end event in Season X will be something huge, and they replay it. I will definitely want to be there for that one. Yeah, Betty, they had a fan service scene with a little girl in that show. I was like, I am turning off the show immediately. It was ridiculous. Would you cop a Floyd Mayweather Jr. skin? Nah, honestly, no. Honestly, no. I'm not a big boxing guy. I hate when shows are just weird and immoral. Agreed. So I turned that off and I never went back to it. Because, honestly, the premise of the show was actually pretty cool, and that's why I watched it. It was on the homepage of Crunchyroll. And it was like the whole world's kind of run by gears, and it's like this kind of advanced state of Earth. It was very cool. I don't know if you can hear that. My daughter's trying to throw things down the stairs right now. She thinks it's funny when my wife's saying no. We don't know how to fix that yet. But yeah, I don't know what else would, if anything else would end up getting a boost over here. Apparently Arcane Season 2 was great, and I know that people do not like the fact that I threw Arcane in C tier. Excuse me. But I thought it was good. I just thought it was like pretty overrated, to be honest with you. Code Geass 2 I thought was overrated. Oh, Squid Game had another season. I might boost Squid Game up to A tier. Maybe. Does it really stack up to everything? Yeah, maybe. I might move Squid Game up to A tier. Like I said, I'm going to revisit everything at the end of the year and add to it each year. The bunker in Wailing Woods is flashing red and is Morse code for Titans. Was that always what it was? I know it was doing Morse code. But did it always say Titans? I wonder if that is linked to the final showdown event with the monster and mech. I would wonder if something different will happen. That'd be so cool if it did. Do you have Adonis Creed? No, I do not. I do not. But yeah, this is my official rankings for every show that I've seen. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood I never talk about. Yeah, Chainsaw Man I'm definitely probably going to move up, eh? No, changing Titans is new. I forgot what it originally said. Oh, that's cool. I like that they're changing it. I'm on my second watch of Supernatural Season 3, and it's peaked. The first 5 seasons are the best. You need to watch the other 10. You don't need to watch the other 10, though. Wow, there's 10 seasons? That is definitely a commitment. That's what's stopping me from starting One Piece. Excuse me. The monster should beat the mech, and the Chapter 1 map should become unstable. I would like that. If something's going wrong with the timeline, and then like everything starts getting unstable because of that, I think that'd be really cool. I'd like that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to close things up on my end over here. I got to get going. Excuse me. I got to get going with the day. But I appreciate you spending your time over here. How long were we streaming for today? Just about an hour? I wanted to get up early and then I just didn't. But yeah, I'm going to close things up, okay? The Bunker in Wailing Woods originally said in OG Season 4 Morse code, they said something is wrong. Oh, yes, that's what it was. I remember. I like that. I like that they're changing it. But guys, I am going to get out of here. Ugh. I appreciate you spending your time over here. We had some fun today. I'm glad that you guys, for the most part, seem to like these editing streams. I get a lot of good feedback on them, so we can do some just chatting streams. It's been nice. And Chapter 5 Defender, if you are still here by chance, I really appreciate your generosity again. Thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, your time, as always, guys, your time's very valuable. Thank you for spending it over here. We won't have a video today. We already have stuff coming out for Sunday, but I will talk to you then, I guess. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, everybody.